Hey guys, it's Connor and I'm back. I know I've been slacking on videos, but I've got a ton in the works for you, and today we're looking at my favorite way to power any Sony Alpha camera to make your life way easier on set. Now if you're watching this video, you're already aware of how great the Sony Alpha cameras are. They've got insane features and in a really small package. But one of the sacrifices that comes with that is the low battery life, because there's not a lot of room to fit in a large battery. A single battery for these cameras usually lasts me about 40 to 60 minutes of continuous 4K shooting. But if you're like me and you do 6 to 8 hour shoots, you realize how inconvenient this is to have to switch batteries all the time. Not only that, but the Sony Alpha batteries are really expensive for what they are. They're about $120 Canadian. Now most of us are shooting a lot longer than 40 to 60 minutes, and spending $500 just to get 5 of these batteries that'll maybe last you 4 hours, it's just not cost effective. And most of us are on a budget and we'd rather put that money towards better gear or lighting setups rather than just having extra batteries. The good news is that these cameras can actually be powered via USB, and I found a USB power solution that only costs $15. For the past 3 or 4 video shoots I've been doing, I've actually used this as my main power source for my Sony a6500. All it is just a external battery that you would use to charge your phone, except it works perfectly for the Sony Alpha cameras. It takes the right voltage and it lasts for about 4 to 4.5 of the Sony batteries. Now to take those numbers and put them into tangible, real world, practical terms, one of the shoots I did was a live show. I shot 4 bands over the course of about 2 hours or so. I shot about 800 photos and I was shooting in RAW. And only by the end of the night did this battery indicator start to tell me that it was getting low. The following week I had to shoot a music video, and it was my biggest and longest shoot yet. So it was about 8.5 hours, about 110 gigs of footage, a mix of 4K and slow motion, and I didn't have to change my battery once during that entire shoot. A lot of these cheap phone batteries have a major issue with them, which is not being able to tell you how charged the battery actually is. So you don't know if it's going to die on you within the next 5 minutes or within the next 5 hours. But luckily this has an LED indicator that'll show you approximately how charged the battery is and give you plenty of time to swap it out or charge it before it's going to die on you. The best part is it does have a 2-year warranty, so if anything goes wrong, you're completely covered, which I really appreciate in cheap products like this. We need to figure out a way to mount this on our camera, and the easiest way is to just buy a long power cable for it and just stick it in your pocket. This way you can actually keep the weight of your camera rig down, whether you're using a shoulder rig or a glide cam, or more importantly, if you're using a gimbal, where weight is a really important factor in how it operates. I don't mind the weight because I don't really use things like gimbals or anything like that, so I just used a zip tie to attach it to the top of my camera cage. And the cable that actually comes with this power supply is the perfect length to reach my camera without having too much excess. This might sound a little bit stupid, but I'm being honest when I say that I actually feel like this battery made me a better shooter and helped the videos that I've done since turn out a lot better. And the reason for that is that I'm not worried about these batteries dying on me. I'm not worried about planning my shots around when I need to change batteries, or because I had so few of the actual Sony internal batteries, I'd try and get the most out of them. I'd have 6 or 7% left and try and do one more take anyways, and sometimes it worked and sometimes I didn't make it all the way through the take, and I'd lose a great performance as a result. So with this, I can just focus on getting the right shots, getting the perfect lighting, focus on the things that matter and the things that people are actually going to see at the end of the day. No one's going to be able to tell if I had to swap my battery 3 times on a shoot, but they are going to be able to tell if a shoot was rushed. They're going to see shots that are slightly out of focus or performances that aren't quite there. And this allows me to avoid those downfalls because I can shoot as long as I want without worrying, and I can be a lot more relaxed and creative on set. If you want to pick one of these up, I'm going to leave a link in the description to where you can get it, as well as a link to my next purchase, which is going to be a larger capacity version of these, which is about 20 Sony batteries. It's absolutely insane and I cannot wait to get one. If you guys have any questions or requests for future videos, please let me know and I'll be happy to do them. I've got a lot more videos coming out this month, including some behind the scenes stuff, some tutorials, some product reviews, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see those first. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. The secret worst part about filming this video was the fact that I had to change my Sony batteries every 30 minutes because I couldn't use this while filming. Never again.